We're gonna break down exactly how much it cost him to start selling on Amazon. Then we're gonna share his actual sales numbers for his first year of selling this product on Amazon, including the revenue, his product cost, all the different Amazon fees, and his profit. And finally, at the end of this video, we're gonna share with you the biggest mistakes that James made on Amazon. And this one mistake cost him over $50,000. And this is the most common mistake I see all Amazon sellers making. So please stay till the end. This is such a common mistake, and it can be a very expensive mistake if you make it. And let's get started with exactly how much it cost James to start selling his product on Amazon. And make sure to hit the like button because this is James sharing a lot of very private, sensitive information. And in just a few minutes, we're also gonna share what his product is. So let's get started with how much it actually cost you to start selling on Amazon. So when you decided to sell this product on Amazon, what was the first cost associated with selling it?
Okay, well, the first thing I needed to do was create the business, create the LLC, which standard price is going to be an annual cost of $800 per year in the state of California, and $149 for my filing fee. So total in that is $949.
Now keep in mind, most states, it costs a lot less money to start a business. And for a lot of different businesses, you can just do it as a DBA, which is gonna cost around $100.
So the next fee is gonna be the Amazon seller account fee per month, which is $39.99 for the professional plan.
So what about software? Did you spend any money on product research software or any tools like that?
The first software that I ever purchased was a lifetime subscription to Jungle Scout, which is my favorite Chrome extension, for $129.
And what about barcodes? That's another thing that a lot of people forget about, is you have to spend money for the barcodes, the UPC codes. How much did you spend on that?
So when I first launched this product, it was in 2016, and they actually didn't require GS1 barcodes at the time. So I purchased a pack of 100 barcodes for $80.
Okay, and then once you got the product and you knew what your product was, you had to get samples done. How much did it cost for your samples?
Okay, all the samples were really cheap. The most expensive part of it was the shipping from China to my warehouse. So all told, about $300.
And then your first production run, how much did that cost you?
So for my first production run, I ordered about 3 months worth, and it cost me $3,250.
And that's just for producing the products in China. How much did it cost you for the shipping from China over to the US?
Yeah, the freight forwarding, all the shipping, the duties, all of that included, it was another $1,400.
And as far as a trademark, did you decide to get a trademark or did you?
I did get a trademark. I ended up doing the filing by myself, which cost me $225 through the USPTO.
And so once you have the product, once it's all ready to go, you have to actually put a listing on Amazon. And another fee that a lot of times people have is photos. Did you pay for the photos for your Amazon listing?
For this particular product, I happen to be pretty proficient in taking photos, so I did all of the product photography myself.
So in total, it cost James around $6,500 in startup costs to start selling this product on Amazon. And I know for a lot of people that sounds like a lot of money, but it's, as you're gonna see later in this video, it's been well worth it for him. Think about this as an investment. You could spend that money on an old beat up used car, but let me tell you something. Putting this money into an Amazon business is gonna get you a lot further in life than an old beat up used car ever would. And it also doesn't always cost $6,500. I had one student, Mina, who started his business for around $1,500. Another student, Carla, who started her business for $1,500. So how much it costs for you to start selling on Amazon really depends on the category. But let's talk about what your product is. And you wanna share what your product is and how you came up with the idea for it?
So this particular product is projector border tape. And it might sound a little bit weird to you guys who aren't familiar. So the way I came up with the product is I happen to be interested in home theater and projectors. So I was doing a DIY project where I painted a projector screen on a wall. It was 120 inches. And I realized that I needed to create a border around it to create the highest contrast. So I ended up sourcing my own materials, doing a very DIY version of what ended up becoming this product. I found the right felt material that created the highest contrast. It had the right adhesive backing on it so it wouldn't fall off of the wall. And it ended up being this product. And lo and behold, there is a small community of people who really enjoy this DIY projector screen stuff.
And so this is not James' first product ever on Amazon. He's sold a lot of different products, and he's actually been selling on Amazon for over 10 years. He's an 8-figure Amazon seller, and we did a tutorial on his channel where we go in depth about how to sell on Amazon, which I'll link down below. But what I like about this product is it came about organically. He saw a need in the marketplace, and he created a product to solve a problem. Now let's start breaking down year by year how this product did. So in your first year of selling this product on Amazon, how much did you sell? How much in revenue did you do?
So I did $39,000 roughly in revenue first year.
And it's important to remember that revenue is not profit. And the first cost that we'll talk about is the cost to manufacture the product. How much did it cost you to manufacture the product?
So all told, for the first year, I spent $8,298 on product costs.
And then the next fee that a lot of people don't think about is there is a 15% fee just to sell on the Amazon platform. How much did you spend on the Amazon selling fee?
The Amazon selling fees ended up being $5,934.
There's also the Amazon FBA pick and pack fee. This is the fee for when you send your product into the Amazon warehouse and you get an order, they pick it from their warehouse and they ship it out to the customer. In your first year selling this product on Amazon, how much did you spend in Amazon FBA pick and pack fees?
All the pick and pack fees ended up being $5,859.
There's also just other Amazon fees, things like receiving fees and storage fees and different things like that. How much did you spend in all the other Amazon fees?
So all the other fees ended up being $263.
Another thing that a lot of people don't consider is Amazon PPC. And how much did you spend in your first year for this product in Amazon PPC?
First year, I spent $2,400 on PPC.
And finally, there's always just other fees with business, things like the LLC fee, things like gas to go ship your products into FedEx, different things like that. How much did you spend in other fees for this product?
So in other fees, I spent about $862.
So in total, when you calculate his revenue, all the costs, it was around $16,000 in profit his first year of selling this product. Now keep in mind, this is just one of the products that James sells, and I saw the back end of just one of his Amazon accounts, and he has almost 100 different products. So what I want you to do is hit that like button, because if this video gets 1,000 likes, James promised to come back on and do another case study of a different product that he's been selling on Amazon. Now, one important thing to keep in mind as well is that he actually started selling this product back in November of 2016. So even though in his first year of selling this product, he did around $16,000 in profit, over the next few years, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, those sales continued to increase. So before we get into year two, is there anything else you want to talk about?
Yeah, part of the reason for the growth is that I realized that there was a void in the market for different sizes and lengths. And I talk about variations all the time. So instead of spending the time to develop completely unrelated products, see if there's room for growth within your particular vertical. So in this case, I came out with a 2-inch 30-foot, 2-inch 60-foot, 3-inch 30-foot and 60-foot, 4-inch 30-foot and 60-foot.
So let's talk about year number two. In your second year, you did around $60,000 in revenue. And I assume that extra revenue is because you released extra variations?
Absolutely.
And then after all the Amazon costs, the product costs, all the different fees, in total you did around $24,000 in profit, which is a big jump from the last year, which is really impressive.
Yeah, in addition to the variations that I came out with, my PPC ads started converting better because I was also getting a lot of organic rankings. And this particular category happens to not be super competitive, so I had a pretty easy time getting up there in rankings.
So that leads us into year number three, where your product in total did almost $100,000 in revenue, which is about 3 times what it did in its first year. And then after the product cost, all the different Amazon FBA fees, the total profit was around $40,000. What happened? How come you were able to increase the revenue? How come you were able to increase the profit in year three?
So in year three, I continued to work on my pay-per-click ads. I started to refine them more. I started to find new opportunities. Amazon also released new ad products. So I started exploring headline search ads. I started incorporating video into my listings. I started doing a lot more keyword research. And my organic rankings were also continuing to improve.
And that brings us to year 4 of selling this product on Amazon. And in year 4, you did so far around $107,000 in sales. And after you subtract the product costs, all the different Amazon fees, all the other selling fees, PPC, all of that, in total, you did around $44,000 in profit.
So between years 3 and 4, not much really changed. I do want to emphasize that sometimes products just take a while to mature. And industries can become more popular. I noticed a lot more people were talking about DIY projector screens in forums and on YouTube.
Now, before we get into the biggest mistake that James made, and this one mistake cost him over $50,000, I do want to let you know to subscribe, smash that subscribe button, because I'm going to be doing more case studies like this, showing real products of people selling real stuff on Amazon, sharing all their numbers. So hit that subscribe button, but let's talk about the biggest mistake you made and how it cost you over $50,000. So what is the biggest mistake? And it's the most common mistake I see people making.
Yeah, this is a common one that a lot of new sellers make, is that they under anticipate the amount of product that they actually need.
They run out of inventory.
They
right?
run out of inventory, yes. And I know money can be tight, so people are a little hesitant and worried about whether or not they're going to overextend themselves with their order, but it's better to have a little too much than not enough. So timing with inventory purchasing is also sort of an art and a science. And I made the mistake of running out of inventory and not keeping track of how much I had in stock, or realizing that there was a recent spike in sales for this particular product. So on 2 occasions, I ran out of product. One occasion, it took me 2 months to get inventory back in stock. There's also other variables out there, like whether or not your manufacturer has run out of the raw materials to make your product. And that did happen to me on the other occasion. And I had to wait another month on top of the existing lead time to get my product. So I lost out on several months worth of sales over 2 years. And that ended up costing me about $50,000 in revenue.
And this is the most common mistake I see all new Amazon sellers making, is they run out of inventory and then it's hard to regain their selling rank.
So this is also another reason why you want to make sure you don't run out of inventories, because I suffered in terms of my ranking significantly when I ran out of inventory. When I was out of stock for 2 months, my competitors started gaining that edge over me. And when I came back into the market with inventory, it took me another month to regain those top positions in the search results. So this is why it's extra important to make sure that you don't run out of inventory. It's always better to have too much inventory. You can always discount it. You can sell it for cost. You can move it through PPC. There are ways to liquidate your inventory if you need to.
And James has a ton of knowledge, knows all the different Amazon FBA secrets. And we did a video you can get right here where he talks about his 7 top Amazon FBA secrets. So click on that video, get all the secrets from an 8-figure Amazon seller, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.